Welcome back to another episode of the NASCAR Driver Cup Series recaps. I'm Casey Campbell. Of course, that's RJ Starcevic. And today we're going to be talking about Denny Hamlin, his 2021 season. And it was an interesting one. He was really consistent throughout the year. Didn't get the wins until the end of the year, but was a factor all season long.
Yeah, showed his consistency all season long while, Kyle Larson, had so many more wins than Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin was right there on his tail the entire regular season, was so close to getting that regular season championship because he stayed all consistent all year long, getting stage wins, running well, but couldn't finish off getting those wins until the playoffs where he ran very well in the playoffs, won the first opening races of both of the opening rounds, which were Darlington and Las Vegas, was able to win those races. And Denny Hamlin came close. Once again, we talk about this so many times at the end of the year. It's like, he almost had it. Because that championship is really what I'm sure he feels like he is missing for all he has done in NASCAR, all the crown jewels, all the wins, being able to run very well. I think a successful season to me, when you look at the stat line, when you look at the way he has ran, but I know Denny Hamlin, as the competitor he is, would have wanted that title.
And Denny did this season all with also owning a team as well.
Yeah. And I thought that would have taken a toll on him. I'm looking at him going to own a team. He's going to have so many, more things to do as an owner for 23XI Racing and have to manage the driver side and anything else that comes with both of those things. And I feel like for all he had to do on the management side, on the driver side, owner side, made the best out of it, finishing third in the overall point standings, running first and second in the regular season driver standings all year long. So really an impressive season once again out of the 11 team.
Yeah, 2 wins, 19 top fives, 25 top tens, and an average finish of 8.4. And he also, he didn't have, what's impressive about this is he didn't have a DNF all year long. That's saying something.
Yeah, that is one thing that when him and Kevin Harvick were battling a lot last year, I think was also a thing that people talked about, that Harvick and Hamlin were two guys that really didn't have a lot of DNFs, didn't get knocked out of races. They either just had a really good day or a mediocre day or something like that. But yeah, no DNFs. You noted it. And really the only time the 11 car was involved in a wreck. I mean, they had a 32nd at Talladega, but that's Talladega. And a 24th at Martinsville was their second worst finish of that. And we know where Denny Hamlin was with about 6 laps to go at Martinsville. Exactly. So incredible season. They ran so well. And I know he was, obviously infuriated after the incident at Martinsville, got him probably extra motivated to go make something happen at Phoenix. And unfortunately didn't come home with the championship. But like you said, I mean, no DNFs, ran consistency is really the word that you think of when you look at the season.
Absolutely. Okay, so previewing next year, what are we going to expect out of Denny and the 11 team?
I think we can expect good things. Joe Gibbs Racing was able to really capitalize on most of the season. At the beginning, it was really Martin Truex Jr., doing very well. Denny Hamlin was running well at that time, came on with his wins towards the end. Kyle Busch was pretty consistent the majority of the season. And Christopher Bell, I think, showed some great, shines of success from the beginning to the end of the season as well. But, focusing on the 11 team, Denny Hamlin, I think the experience is there. And it's going to be really interesting to see kind of the dynamic of the veteran drivers and the newer drivers here with the next gen car. Everybody's on the same playing field, but we got new guys that are coming in, rookies, second-year drivers, third-year drivers. And we also have, the 40-plus-year-old veterans. Are they going to be able to take off as well with this newer car? And, I'd like to believe that Chris Gabehart, Denny Hamlin, and that team will be able to do very well this season. I would expect a very solid 2022.
Yeah, it should be fun, especially with the next gen car and all that. All right, that's going to do it. For RJ Starcevic, I'm Casey Campbell. Stay tuned. More driver recaps coming all off season long.